Hello Geobat fans, this is my new Geobat build I'm working on. It's 36-inch diameter, my favorite size. It has got an E-flite 450 outrunner on it. This will be the first one I've built with a landing gear, flaps, twin rudders. Still working on it. The main reason for this video is to show you guys where all the carbon fiber goes. On this particular one, I put more carbon fiber than ever before. There's a piece that goes right at the center line, or the center of gravity, all the way across the wing. It's round. This particular one is 5.5 millimeters in diameter. I don't know what the wall thickness is. And then this plane, where the wing inside diameter is, I ran carbon fiber all the way from the spar. Can't see it right there, and then it comes back around and hits the wing spar again. It's also, because it has a nose gear, it has this carbon fiber piece here, and then the nose gear will mount there. Also, there's landing gear mounts here, carbon fiber. And then there's a carbon fiber piece that runs all the way down the fuselage. On the bottom here, it sits right on the wing. So what I'm doing is cutting the fuselages in half. I glue the top half on first, turn it over, and then put the carbon fiber strip on the bottom, and then I glue the bottom fuselage on. So you can once again see the carbon fiber is on the bottom. And what this does is it makes it really strong in and out. This way you push in and out like this, it's extremely strong. And again, you can see this piece come all the way around. Extra piece of foam was added here, and then it comes around and hits the spar again right there. And then it's a little bit harder to see because of the tape on the hinges, but there's carbon fiber across all these ailerons, the elevator. See that carbon fiber? And then, of course, the other aileron too. Now, my favorite is, I just found this at rcfoam.com. Here's the calipers. It's 5.5 millimeters thereabouts in diameter, full length. Cut a little bit off, and then all that spar, or all that rectangular reinforcement is 5 millimeter times 1 millimeter times 1 millimeter, and it bends nicely, and that's how I bend it around this area here. And that makes it even stronger when you put a bend in it like that. Now here's the jack bat, and the jack bat has, I think he's got a 5 millimeter spar, and it runs all the way across like that. And then he kind of triangulated a piece back that way. It's got a piece inset about 1 inch here, and then it goes back up to there. To me, this plane's a little bit flimsy, especially out here. It tends to be a little flexible for me, but this plane is extremely light right here, and it flies really well and really slow. Looking at the bottom, this particular one, he's got sort of an inverted KF airfoil on it. It's on the bottom, and I don't know if that's attributing to it flying so slow or what, but man, this thing will fly slow. And looking here, he's got 2 carbon fiber spars on this plane. There's one on the bottom too. This was built by Lloyd Snyder. You can see it. It's actually above the surface of the foam, and it comes across. Okay, Lloyd has also put a piece of carbon fiber right here. I think he was getting some flex off the motor mount, so he did that. Now on this one, he didn't use carbon fiber or spruce sticks on fuselage reinforcement. You actually triangulated some foam strips on a 45-degree angle and did it like that. And this plane is a blast to fly. It might be because the pilot's drunk. I don't know. Alright, and then doing a rebuild on the pink Geobat. It's right here. Took away the prop slot and filling that in. Gonna put a KF airfoil on it and repaint this pink and get away from that. But wanted to show you guys that this one uses a piece of 1/8 square spruce stick. Comes down the fuselage for reinforcement. It's not as strong like this way as the carbon fiber. It kind of flexes a little bit. But sometimes flexing is good. Flexing means crash survivability. And you can see the elevator push rod goes back, and then there's a rudder servo there, and a rudder servo over here, and here's the Y harness that goes to both ailerons, and there'll also be a Y harness for the two rudders, and they go through the hole there to the receiver on the other side. And this particular Geobat has a 5mm carbon fiber spar, goes out to the end. I think we did this with a soldering iron. We buried a trench in there, but the foam's 6mm or even less, and you're just about cutting right through it. So nowadays I just cut through it and epoxy the two to each side of the foam. Now, as per the plans that are posted currently, there's a carbon fiber rectangular piece of stock that comes all the way out almost to the aileron right there, and that really stiffens this up right out in here so that the aileron can do what it's got to do. But we did not put the carbon fiber down where the aileron hinges, so what you get is this incredible flex that goes on back in here. And so now we're putting it there too, just like we did on the elevator on this particular plane. And this has been a really good model. It's about 3 years old. I crashed it because I started watching the wrong Geobat one time. While this one went and crashed into the ground, I was still holding full throttle, wondering why my plane wasn't doing what it's supposed to do. So on this carbon fiber stuff, if you've got something that looks like it'll work, just try it. It'll be fine. And people have used arrow shafts and spruce and fiberglass and all kinds of stuff, but just try to keep it light and have fun. I hope this video helps.